So we have done a little bit of business over the summer, finding a few young prospects to join our squad. I'm not sure they're going to play too much, but maybe a little bit. And some of our previous youngsters have grown just a touch. Today we get to play the German equivalent of the Community Shield, where we face Dortmund and hopefully get the season off to a bit of a bang.
Berlin is a city with football history, but no true ruler of the capital. That changes today. We take charge of Blau-Weiß 1890 Berlin and attempt the ultimate rebuild. No big signings, no financial takeovers, just youth. A new generation of Berlin footballers will rise through the academy, fight through the leagues, and aim for the very top of German football. One goal: reclaim the capital. Built, not bought.
Hello and welcome back to Reclaiming the Capital. So it's been a fairly busy summer transfer window. 19 players have left. 17 have come in. So let's go through the leaves first. Firstly, Cordoba has gone for 650,000. He wasn't getting game time. He's 22. Can't see him improving too much, so it kind of made sense to let him go. Hustler has gone for 110k. He's 18, but I don't think he's ever going to make it. So just get him off the books. Next, Minyao has left the club for 7.25 million. It's difficult, but I think we've grown past him now. I think we've got better. I don't want him to get in the way of younger players coming through. So we've said goodbye to him. On the other outs, we've got Duric on loan, Sharia on loan out. These are obviously Podolzin has gone out on loan. Tarin has gone out on loan. Carstens has gone out on loan, as has Berkman and Zaitses. Now, Spurs came in with an offer. He kicked up a fuss. But Daniel Traore has gone for 67 million. Now, he's he's a pretty good player. But he's 22. That is solid profit, and I kind of made the decision that one had to go. While we're still on the outs, Larsson's has gone out on loan. Hayen has gone out on loan. Casemiro, I decided to loan out. I don't think he's going to quite make it where we need him, but getting game time will soon see whether that's the case. And Erkan has also left on loan. So quite a few players out, meaning we needed to bolster. And bolster we did. First in, Rock Almaquaz. We knew about it. It was arranged last season. That's why we were playing him. We spent 45 million on him, but he's valued between 78 and 114. So justified already, maybe? Question mark. Next, Podolzin. He's coming for nothing. He's gone out on loan since to Heidenheim, but didn't cost us anything. It's worth a punt. He's 19. Granted, he's never going to be really a world beater, especially in our team, but I think we can sell him for a profit, even if we don't use him ourselves. Next, we've got Mohamed Makalouf for 1.5k. basically a third choice right back. Yeah, he's not fantastic, but I think he's got the potential to grow a little bit. The scouts thought he was better than he was, unfortunately, but for just over a K from WA Telmark in Algeria, you can't really go wrong, can we? Even if we let him go for a free if it doesn't work out. Elrich Ateke, he's come through our youth academy, so we'll have a look. These are players that I signed that came through the youth setup. For some reason, they don't sign until January the 1st in Germany. Don't know if it's a bug or an actual thing. Let me know down in the comments if you're from Germany and it is actually a thing, because I've got no idea. Kalnek, he's come in as well. Very good. 1.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential, great technique, physicals, yeah, not too bad. 6'2". He is only 16, so physicals do improve a lot sort of before they're 18, and then the other stats kind of go up until they're 24 mostly. So yeah, really happy to have him here as a backup in the attacking midfield role. Hubble is also in. It says he's in our main squad. Don't know why, but I really need to go through and sort of kick some of the younger ones down. But yeah, not bad. 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. Got the possibility of growing. Yeah, happy to have him. Muttel, 1 star current ability, 3 star potential. Probably never gonna be anything good. Is he really in our main squad? No, he's not. I don't know why it's saying they're in our main squad. Most of them are in the youth. Probably won't amount to much, but why not bring him in? 4 star, who is a left back, 1 star current ability, 4 star potential. He's got agility and bravery. Tackling's okay. You know, he's got the sort of middle road attributes at the moment. Hopefully, you know, he can go one way or the other, really. Can Forster. Next, Robin Lavgan, 1 star current ability, 3 star potential, great acceleration, lacks a little bit elsewhere, is a left winger. We don't necessarily use, but it's free, it's youth. You know, we've got the potential to do it. Was that you? Yes. Finally, Marcus Bacafon. I don't know why it's only saying 2 star potential. He's 16. He doesn't look terrible. I think that's a bit of a coach issue, personally. Dives into tackles, probably not the best option, but yeah, I think he's got potential to do something. We'll have to wait and see. But again, they're all frees, so it's not the end of the world. If they don't, we'll just release them after a couple of years. And then we raided Bayern Leverkusen. This happened at the end of last season. They just didn't come through till January. 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential, 16-year-old centre back, 6'1". He's got some attributes that make me think he's going to be quite special. I think he is in the first team, is he not? He is, yeah. Yeah, really, really happy to have him here. Hopefully he can grow and be that spark at the centre back we need. Ila Kosanovic is the next one. He is our DM replacement for Traore. 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Really good header. Oddly, his jumping reach not that great, but when he gets there, he can header it. Bravery's 20. Really good mentals for a 19-year-old. He's got the potential to be pretty solid as the DM. Happy to have him here. Valued at 55 to 67. We spent 41, so should make a tidy amount on him. Next, from Saint Truiden in Belgium, and you know everybody loves one, we have Frederick van den Bossche. Frederick van den Bossche, who forever will be known as Freddie, spelt like that, just because. He's a left back. Very good dribbling, good agility, balance, pace, tackling technique. 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, valued at 42 to 63. We spent 25, so very much a good find. Basically, all I've been doing is scouting the bejeebus out of young talent, and eventually I find maybe one player out of about 100. Amar Dima has also joined. He's 18 from Besiktas. I felt like we need another body in goal. I'm going to move him to the main squad as a backup. He's not great. Good enough for a backup. Hopefully will improve over time. Goalkeepers, sometimes you have to take a punt, and that was one that I just felt like, right, let's just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? And finally, from Sin Hossens in Denmark, we have Ilmar Kujala. He's another left back. It's 1.5-star current ability, 2.5-star potential. Won't be in our main team. I wouldn't, well, might be, but probably won't play much. Let's put it that way. He is only 16 though, so I mean, he could get, I think he's going to get to at least 2.5 stars. I don't think that potential's quite right personally, because look at him as a 16-year-old. Unless he goes backwards, he's got to be worth more than 1.5 star. I honestly don't understand what's, positioning. Maybe he's bringing him down. Physicals a bit, but his mentals are brilliant for his age, personally. Don't understand it. So, with all of that, we have today Bayern Leverkusen in the Super Cup. And then we'll be back tomorrow for the 2 opening games of the season. Things have gone, I should have shown you, things have gone rather well pre-season, beating Al Ahly, Salzburg, SKN St Polten, Grazer, Reed, and then Napoli. Yeah, we're playing really well. I think this is going to be potentially our starting team. I'm just going to redo the bench because I don't think I've actually done it yet. Let's go for up top. Well, Postman's gonna actually play. Do I want Gad on the bench? Who else have we got? Souza. You know what? I'm going to play Freddie for this game. Souza on the bench. And Aya on the bench as well. We've got Bayer. I don't know. I love Bayer. He's so good. But Teabag's better and Bianchi is the next big thing. For this game, we'll play Bayer. I think I'm also going to throw Oynik on the bench. You're coming off the bench for Iggs. Sorry, you're coming off the first team for Iggs. But we are going to play Miley. Mazzano can come on the bench. See, we've also got Kosnovic, who's quite good. I might try and get a loan for him because, yeah, he's very good. Where is he? There. No, wrong one. There. He's good. I think he needs a bit of game time, so we'll probably loan him out. But we'll see. And finally, I need somebody that can... You can do attacking, but then I've got Budimir. I really like Budimir. It's difficult. Or Helly. Helly, I think, needs to go out on loan. I think I've just made that decision. Gordon, you're on the bench as our backup. So annoying because I want Budimir on the bench, but I need Mazzino on the bench because of playing in that DM role and the fact that he's very good. He's getting better and better. So we'll keep it like this for this first game. And we'll go from here. Hopefully we can start off with a win. I'm going to say cheers, everybody. And did anyone see Nunez's goal? Oh, that was incredible. To be fair, both goals weren't too bad, but that one from just inside the half, inside their half, was astonishing. And that is the kind of start we like. Look at this, Igloo. Passes it back. Beer. Great ball in. Porcel is there, rises like a salmon and puts it in the back of the net, and we are 1-0 up after 26 seconds, which is probably, I'm going to say it, that is a record in this competition. I have no idea if it is, because I'll be honest, I don't know if records are actually a thing in this FM. If they are, I cannot find them. But yeah, let's just say it's a record. To be honest, I don't think I've looked for them because I know that I would fall down a rabbit hole and never find my way out. Because FM be FM in this year sometimes. All I want, and I've spoken to a couple of you in the comments, not only in my videos, other people's as well. But all I want from FM27 is them to fix it in the sense of sort out the things that aren't working correctly. To be fair, they've done a lot of like the bugs and stuff have been sorted with the patches earlier on, but just re-add some of the stuff you've taken out. Don't wind them up as new features. That's gonna be a nightmare for you. Just say FM27, we fixed it, or fixing the game, or something like that. Just play it as is. Don't worry about new features. If you want new features and stuff, maybe release them when you do the January update. Maybe add in a new feature there and then add in new features for the next game. We don't need new features right now. What we need is the core game to just work a little bit better, more intuitive. Game to game, week to week, I am absolutely loving this game. It's amazing when you're in that click on, go to the game, you know, that part, the main bulk of the season. It's, that weren't bad, Pedro. Weren't bad at all. It's over the summer you realise you kind of what you're missing, what you want and you can't find. It's frustrating. They need to get that sorted out. Whether that's they introduce, like what they've done is they've introduced this new system, you know, where you can offer players to clubs that, but you can only offer one player. Well, in Marks, you can only offer one player, and that player can only be offered to one club. That's not realistic at all. I like the idea of that, and I'll be fair, I use the recommend me players search thing a lot. Every summer I make a list of all of my positions, and with this save I just put up to 18, and that's the only implement, any sort of part of the squad, anything. So they'll just offer me any young players they see, and I've found a couple through that of the players we've signed over recent times. A lot of my players though that I've signed have been, go on Porcel, scout reports. I have just been scouting and scouting all of the 16, 17, 18 year olds, and boy, there's a lot of rubbish in this game. But there's also a few little gems. And I find this more fun than finding the Wonder Kids, because we're finding them before the game recognises them as Wonder Kids, which just makes it so much better. And yet I feel like then you can call them homegrown because they've not entered the game's idea of the world stage at all. But yeah, I would be happy with no new features. I'd be happy with them. Or say the new feature is a complete shouts overhaul. You know, they introduced, God, when they introduced it, we're stuffing Bayern Leverkusen. This is good fun. When they said about shouts and then introduced it, they said they didn't like the way it worked. Hopefully, what they've done is, I'm going to bring Mazina on for Igloo. No, Mazina for Turks. Turks up top, and then Porcel off for, you know what, Maley. I've been really enjoying Maley. He's obviously one that we got, was it last year? I think. Yeah. £1 million. That is definitely more than a £1 million player. I've been playing him and I've absolutely fallen in love with him, to some extent more than Igloo, which is, but yeah, maybe change the shouts up. I would like the shouts to be more, not as linear. I think that's the issue with them, is they're very linear. This works at this time. This works at this time. And all the players have the same reaction. Teabags coming off for Bansi. And you know what? Souza and... Oh, Souza's actually... No, that's why I didn't start him, because he's got a slight knock. We're going to bring LA on at right back. I think we're far enough in front. Yeah, don't make it as linear. I want this to be, encourage, and then you go through and then you can select what you're going to shout, or maybe even type what you're going to shout. Sports Interactive with this new engine should be able to adapt or adopt better AI technology. If I can have a conversation with AI, voice to voice in real time as a human, and there are models out there, yes, they're quite big, but there are models out there you could take snippets from. And the thing is, you don't need it to be, you don't need it to be anything you type, maybe one or two things, but all you need is a score for each personality and how that personality reacts to a certain way of speaking. But yeah, we've won 4-2. We have won the Super Cup, and that is a good result. I am happy with that. But yeah, you don't need to work miracles with it. Just be realistic with it. That's all I want. But we'll see. I think there's more to fix than the shouts. But we are your Super Cup of Germany champions, and we get the season off to a flying start in the Super Cup. And tomorrow we will be back for the first 2 games of the Bundesliga season. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.